Hey, it's Amanda here. If you're seeing this and you're wondering, like, why is Amanda in a video? Well, I'm currently traveling, and I get a lot of people asking me, like, what are your stories? Like, where are you? What are you doing? And by a lot of people, I really mean my family and probably like 6 of my friends. So, right now, I'm in Italy. I've been working at a farm for, it's now like 2 weeks, which has been great. And I just wanted to do this to obviously keep everyone kind of informed, and also for myself, so I can look back and kind of relive some of my memories when I'm older, which is kind of nice. So today I will start with actually the first day I got in Italy, which is a pretty good one, I think. So here we go. So if you know me in planes, you should know that I can't sleep on planes at all. Something about it, can't do it. So I had like a 10-hour flight. I left Boston at 8, 10 hours, so I was awake all night, which is great. And I had to do a layover in Portugal, so that's also why it took so long. And I landed in a city near Rome. And when I get there, I'm all excited. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna start my travels. Got my big backpack ready to go. And I need to get on a train. Because I was near Rome. I needed to get to like the bottom of Italy near Naples. It's called a town called Frasso. And so in order to get on the train, I have what's called a Eurail pass, which is a train ticket that you can just keep using. Like, you don't have to buy train tickets, you just keep using this pass, which is awesome, and it saves a ton of time. But before I can use it, I need to get it stamped by the guy in like that box thing, whatever. So I'll go up there, I'm like talking to him, I'm like, hey, it's my first time, like I don't really know how this works, what do I do? And the guy's telling me, he doesn't really speak really good English, but it's okay. I was like kind of understanding. I was like, okay, I get it. And he says, go to platform 2. What he meant was get off at platform 2. What I thought he said was take train 2. And like an idiot, I get on train 2. Well, I was supposed to take train 1 and get off at platform 2, I took train 2. So I'm on the train, ready to go. Like, it said Rome, so I was like, alright, I'm going in the right direction. All excited, just looking out the window, looking at the sights, and then all of a sudden, this lady in her nice uniform comes down, starts checking for everyone's tickets. And she gets to me, and I'm like, fine, I like whip out my Euro pass, I'm like, here you go, lady. And she looks at me, and she's like, what is that? I was like, it's a Euro pass. I was like, come on, I'm good to go. And she goes, no. She's like, you can't use that here. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a train. Like, I should be able to use it on every train. And then she informs me, no, you are on a first class train. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. How do I get, do you want me to go back to second? How do I get to second class? And then she goes, no. The whole entire train, the whole thing is first class. And I'm like, ugh, are you okay? What do I do? I'm sorry, I didn't know, like, it's my first time traveling. And she's like, that will be, like, there's nothing you can do. I have to charge you 65 euros. And I'm just like, oh my god. I was just like freaking out. And I just like, I whipped out, I just handed her my card, like couldn't look at her. Because another thing about me is when it comes to confrontation situations, I just like, I cry, like so bad. So, whip out my card, hand it to her, and luckily I bought a bottle of water, so I start chugging the water so I don't start crying like a baby. And it was just so bad. And like, I had a nice person next to me, she was like trying to like talk to the lady, like, can you just like charge her like a regular ticket, like 10 euros, like she didn't know. And the lady's just like, nope. She's like, 65 euros. So I'm just like chugging my water, because like first class is like all older people, they're adults, So like wanted to present myself like I was an adult. I was like, you can do this, you're grown, like don't cry in front of these people. Well, I am an adult, but not really. But so I was just chugged the whole bottle of water, like, because 65 euros is literally a week at a hostel, which sucks because that's like a week out of my trip. So I was just like, okay, whatever, I did it, there's nothing I can do about it, I just will have to figure it out. And because I got on the wrong train, I no longer can follow the directions I had to get to my location. So I got to Rome and I didn't know what to do. So it was me trying to like figure out how to read the departure signs and stuff, and then I kind of cracked a little bit because I didn't know how to read military time. Like I figured it out, but like it took me a while, and I was just like couldn't read the signs, freaking out. And then like I kept asking people, I was like, do you know English? Can you help me? And they're like, no. And then they were like, go away. And then finally, I just found someone. I was like, do you know English? They're like, yes. And I was like, help me, please. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, I'm a stupid American, help me. And somebody did, and I was so thankful. But I literally, like, my train was leaving in a minute, so I had a full-on sprint down. Just made it within seconds, and like the doors closed, and I was like, yes, I made it. Okay, going to the next place. So I go from Rome down to Naples. And when I go to Naples, like because I chugged so much water when I was on the first class train, I had to go to the bathroom super bad. And so I got off and I'm trying to find a bathroom. It took me like 15 minutes of just running back and forth, trying to figure out the signs. Like they're all pointing in different directions and whatever. I found it. It was downstairs the whole time. So I go downstairs and I get there. I'm like, yes, I found the bathrooms. But then in front of the bathrooms, it was like at a, you know, like at a subway station, they have like those things you put the card in and then the door goes like this. Well, they'd had that in front of the bathrooms, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, what do I do? Because it said €1, and at that point I don't have any euros. Like I didn't exchange my money. I had all American. And I was just freaking out. I was like, come on. And there are two janitors there. And I was like, please help me. I was like, I don't know what to do. I really have to go to the bathroom. I was like, please help. And they just start laughing their asses off. They think it's the funniest thing ever. And then I was just like, can you like help me? Can you stop laughing and help me? And then they're like, yeah, okay, go. And they like, let me through. And I was like, yes. It was like, sweet victory. And I get out. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like, I had American dollars. Do you want my money? And they are just like bent over laughing at me. And they're just like, no. It's like, it's fine. Like, just go. And I was like, thank you. I was like so happy. I was like, you guys are awesome. And I made their day. So that's something. And so I get out of the bathroom. I'm like, gotta go find my train. And I noticed, I'm like, okay, my train has like 3 minutes before it leaves. And I was like, okay, I'm good. So I walk down to try to get on the train, and I look over, and I was like, first cart, full of people. Keep walking. Second cart, full of people. And I was like, crap. So I start walking faster, and they're all full. And like some of them have a little bit of space, but you know what, you get like that look of just like, no, keep going. Like, because it was so full and I had a big backpack on, they're like, no, keep going. So I kept going. So then I started like sprinting because I was like, crap, I only have like a minute left. And they're all full. I get towards the front and I see a spot and I'm like, yes, I'm like, that spot's for me, I got this. And then the door is just whoosh, shut and the train takes off. And I'm just like, crap. I'm like, are you kidding me? And so my train's gone. And this was so important because, like I said, I'm on a farm, I'm with the host family, and I told them I'd be there at a certain time so they would pick me up. And the train I was supposed to take to get there on time left. So the next train was like 40 minutes later. And I was like, crap. And so I tried to turn on my phone, like, because my phone right now only uses Wi-Fi. But I tried to turn on the cellular data so I could use it, and no service. So I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm going to have to sleep in the train station. Like, I'm going to be alone in a foreign country. Like, kind of freaking out, but not too much, but I was freaking out. So I get there, like way past the time that was planned, and I see a car, and I'm like, that's my car! I was so excited. I was like, yes! I was like, they stayed! And I have to thank my mom for this one, because my mom emailed her, and she's like, please let me know when my daughter gets there. She's like, please wait for her. She's like, she probably messed up along the way. It happens a lot with me, but she'll get there. And luckily, she waited, and I was there, and I was so excited, and I made it. Things work out for me. Yeah, definitely interesting first day. Little bit stressful. Oh yeah, and the hard part too with the train to where I was going is that because I was up for the whole plane ride, I was like trying my hardest to keep my eyes open because I wanted to sleep so bad on the train to Frasso. And it was like, because in my head I was like, if I sleep, I'm gonna lose all my luggage, like everything's gonna be gone, I'm gonna be taken, I don't have Liam Neeson. So I was like literally fighting to keep my eyes open, but I did it, and I made it, and now I'm on the farm, and it's good. Yeah, I hope somebody liked that story. I got a lot more. They'll be coming sooner or later. I'm just busy working and then traveling and meeting people and all that jazz, but yeah. Well, anyways, hope somebody liked it.